ryanjye icumu rinduza batanagije naritonesheje ukuboko niteye nyiri umuheto iyaboro baga ryamugejejemo ububwira musohoka cyane ahubwo rero
ngamba kurugamba amajoro yaritebibo sometimes iri joro turasoza stay ready kuri big man teams look above and believe the form tonight everybody will remember
umutabikangwa mpabwa isango mudatinya zigana itabaro rute birotingwa rutikanga cyane
rasana rasana
taza kurekera ubwo nkora byucyo gusenya
rasana typically picky, never letting go. But you don't know about it, you don't give me time, closing every door. But do I lose? Do I lose? Do I lose? Do I get by? Do I get across what I'm going through? Do I lose? Do I lose? Do I lose? Do I get by? Do I get across what I'm going through? Yeah. I wanna jaribu siku mingi since the challenging times. I wanna jaribu try to hold me tight, I'm a little too high. I wanna jaribu siku mingi since the challenging times. I wanna jaribu, yeah. Try to hold me tight, I'm a little too high. Wildin' everybody, wildin' baby, wildin' everybody.
DJ Joe.
I don't like another man on your timetable. I don't like it, even though homies you running with, you calling your friends. I don't like the way you're getting high without me. I dislike it. You rolling with the wrong ones, you looking funny. Whoa, yeah. You're a blessing from the highest, I can guarantee. Keeping it private on the regular is what you need. Step out the hard box and that's for me. Shake off the groupies, let them and see. Yeah. Nuga go susanga nyaka baba loki. Anytime you show I go hinduka. Anytime you touch me I lose control. Nuga go susanga nyaka kagache baby. In any case there is a kunyekundira. In any case tonight it is dangerous. We wildin' every wildin'. Wildin' with my baby. Wildin' every wildin'. Boo 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 boo. Wildin' every wildin'. Wildin' with my baby. Wildin' every wildin'.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the studios with us today on the beautiful 7th of February, we have the mighty Mike Kayihura. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Good morning.
So cool. Good morning.
Now, to start,
Yes, sir.
Mike Kayihura has a story about me.
I didn't want to talk about that. I thought it was going to be left behind
Mike,
the microphone.
what is this story that you have about me?
Listen, I've always, like, growing up, well...
It's okay. Growing up.
Growing up, you see, listen, I've always been on the radio, and I believe it was either City Radio or one of the radios. I don't remember which, but I always had your show on, bro.
So you've heard this guy growing up.
The voice.
He's such a
the voice.
He's really old.
No, don't go there.
It's when you were growing up.
Hey.
So they're listening to the radio.
For those who are asking for Jesse's age now, you know. Imagine when Mike Kayihura was growing up, he was listening to Jesse.
It must have been Flash FM, KFM.
Yeah.
It must have been Flash. I
Yeah,
think
it must have been that, right?
There was a show, the music was amazing. I just know. And
First of all, I must say, Me, I am excited to have you in the studio.
It's so nice
I'm
to be
actually
here,
shocked
honestly.
Jesse hasn't said that. Because he knows how much I've tried to really have you
Yes,
here.
honestly.
And I'm glad you're actually finally
yes.
here.
It's so nice to be
it's
here.
exciting.
Truly.
I love your music.
Thank you so much.
I'm your number
I
one
love
fan.
your show too. It's a beautiful show.
Thank you.
Listen, Mike, one of my biggest disappointment is that I've not had you announce any Valentine's special kind of event when your music aligns and fits
with
so
that, yeah,
perfectly
I know.
with Valentine's.
That's gonna be announced real soon. Actually, hopefully maybe today or this evening or something. Yeah.
So we already
We're
have
working on that.
bookings.
Yeah. I should. Yeah. I should have something. I should have something lined up for sure. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Because your music is just meant for that kind of arrangement. Like, laid back music. Yeah.
Music
Imagine
for
someone
lovers.
singing to you on that day and tells you, "Urmisa,
You know, that's why we wrote it.
You've had big shows in Kampala, you've had big shows in Nairobi. Fans love you. Is it just me who's not been at any of your big shows in Kigali?
I mean, I don't know. You tell me, have you been to any of my shows?
Have you organized a big grand
big
Mike
show? No,
Kayihura
I
show in
haven't.
Kigali yet?
I
Mike
haven't done
Kayihura
that.
experience.
My kind of experience. I've had see, I think when I had these experiences, they were mostly during COVID, right? The beginnings of 2020s. That's when my project Zuba had come out. So we had these live experiences and so on. It was always like, limited people kind of thing. So we didn't really have that opportunity. But I'm really working on some good stuff at the moment that I'm excited for. Collaborative stuff, fellow artists here and regional. So I think it's a good time once I put those together to be able to do that kind
To
of
have
thing.
a Mike Kayihura
Absolutely,
experience.
yeah.
Nice. I think
Your experience in Kampala, what was it like? Because, I mean, I followed the news.
Yes,
I was
Because you
there.
had crazy audiences. You were in the
I
audience?
was there. I was
Oh,
visiting
really?
him. Yes, I
Nice.
did.
Yeah, no, I remember I did a show 2022 that was like at the Serena, and oh man, I think so far to me one of the best live experiences I've had. To see something away from home, from the city. I mean, Kampala is home to me, truly. The way they received the music, I mean, I've obviously been there after that a few times, but that was a highlight for me. Super lively. Kampala knows how to party, so it's like it's a really good time, Yeah, truly.
Of all the artists, I see artists picking up names, but you've not changed your name. Mike Kayihura is Mike Kayihura. You don't
The
have
botanical
anything like
name
a
stayed.
stage name. Why that?
Oh man, to be honest, I mean, I started my music in church. It was always that feeling of this, but I honestly, one of the clearest memories I have is in high school. When you're writing down what you want to do.
You had those funny names in high school.
No, not
those
necessarily
stage-
that, but
Yeah.
like when your teachers ask you what you want to do, and I've always written down musician. For the longest time.
really?
Yeah.
From high school?
Ever since I was in high school. Like,
Wow. So
S-
you knew what
S3,
you wanted to be.
Yeah, quite. As soon as I hit early high school, I already had a visual, but the teachers seeing that never quite, it's like, what do you mean musician, And I just felt like, look, I want them to see it. Honestly speaking, like that feeling of like, I hope these teachers actually see that I can do this, and this is a visual, it's a dream. I've met a few of those teachers, every now and then I see some of them and it's just really nice to see them, I think one of the main reasons is that I always have that memory,
So you kept your name. You said, I don't want
Yes.
to have those
Yeah,
fake stage
yeah, yeah.
names.
I mean, I've had a few, I mean, working with fellow artists in high school and I was merging into the hip hop, really doing choruses and stuff. So you want to blend in, right? So I've had a few of those.
What is that name that you had?
Oh man, I think my homies call. I think my homies call me MIC.
MIC?
Right? Yeah, MIC. But I didn't really use it
Maybe
that much.
Mike, yeah?
Mike,
yeah,
right? Like the
MIC,
mic,
yeah.
But I didn't really use it much. I think it came along with a few songs. We started a group called DME with Angel Mutoni.
Okay.
And a friend of mine called Kanaka, currently called Kanaka. He was called Darkesy then. So MIC just felt like, okay, let's find something. But I think it worked on one project, and I was like, yeah, this
But
is
that
not
would
me.
actually, that would actually go with it very well with your name together with a microphone.
100%.
Because Mike with a microphone,
Right.
MIC.
Mike on the mic.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Did you go to the same school with Ange?
Yes. we
Which
did
school is this?
In high school is where we met. I made high school, Green Hills Academy.
Green Hills Academy.
Yeah, so we met there, and that's when we really, I'd say it was a good, interesting time because I was transitioning into like, okay, I really want to do this, but what am I doing
Which
about?
direction?
What direction do I want? Because I'm at that moment I'm singing in the church, I love it, it's beautiful, I'm worshiping, and I've created a relationship with my friends and family in the church, but it's like I really want to get out of it. I want to find myself around it. At that time I was also thinking, what am I going to do after high school? Like, am I going to music school? So to me, I think that's about, I kind of forgot.
So wait, so is the music first when you went to the secular music? Is it paying off?
Oh man, at least this is the thing. Like, I feel like, I think I believe. I'm a believer. I think there is God and so on. It's just I do think it's paying off. It's everything I've always dreamt of. You know what I mean? Like, you sit down and you visualize things, and like, man, I really want to sit down and sing a song that people won't like and they can sing along to, and that feeling. It's like, okay, then.
Interesting.
Yeah, it does pay off. 100%.
So your career path as Mike Kayihura, would you want people to remember you as Mike Kayihura, the musician, or is there another life of yours, like Mike the accountant, Mike the technician?
Yo, that's crazy.
You thought about that though?
I'm sure, man. I mean, that's the thing. That's it. This is all I've ever really visualized. Like I said, I think I went into the car when I was about 12, 13. And ever since then, that's all I've ever really found myself alive in. But I'm such a big fan of the football game, the game of football. I do have dreams of actually getting into football management.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Visually, I really
like at some point you think you're going to be managing
football coach.
Yeah, like a football. Oh man,
at some point.
That literally, that's
a dream.
That's a dream. Like I have a few friends who actually are in the football association business, so they're always like, "Yo, dude, come get your license." And if there's anything I would like to dive into, apart from music, it's
football.
That 100%.
Who's your soccer icon?
Oh man, I'm a big Arsenal fan.
Right? that's music to his ears. Like, he's a huge Arsenal fan.
Thank you so much. That's it.
Oh man,
that's what I'm talking about.
No, that didn't come from me. Do I even know football anyway?
No, but like that's the thing, because you know the story of Arsene Wenger, where he found the team, where he's taken it.
Yeah.
I'm in awe of what he has done for the team, because like in terms of like finding it in a financial setting and taking it to another, but also just they call him the professor, right?
Yeah.
How he's managed to get the young kids, the Jack Wilsheres, and he's left, and he's left that aura in the team, and right now we have kids that are, so those kind of things just always blew my mind. I'm like, wow, like I wanna dive into this. Yeah.
Interesting.
So you've had so many collaborations with so many people, but I mean, there's I'm sure that one particular person or two or three people that you wish you would have collabs with.
Yes.
What are those?
Wish that would. Wow. Yeah. Let me see.
Or the ones that you're working with on your project.
On my projects, yeah. No. There's definitely. At the moment, in terms of, Kivumbi is somebody that I'm really excited of.
No, you guys are doing.
We already have some things coming up that I'm really excited about. Angel Mutoni is already an artist I've worked with, but I'm excited to see what is in store, and I'm excited to be a part of what's coming. But I think for me personally, regionally, Kampala, we have Joshua Baraka. We have, you know what I mean? Like, we've got a few things like these are up and coming sounds, but really lively.
So you guys have a project coming up?
We've got a few songs, but yeah, I don't know when those will be coming out, but I'm just saying in terms of out there, I've always been a big Southie Soul fan, so obviously Bien, you know what I mean? Like those kind of things. Those are all people that I already have stuff with, but yeah, there's a bit of
think of doing a song with Morris Kiria?
I would love that. I'm a fan
you guys
of some,
like
of his
really
stuff.
Good together.
He's got a very interesting sound. I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Mike Kayihura in the studios with us. The time is 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. Jesse and Julian on Kigali in the morning. We're going to get into some Mike music and then switch into the news and then be back to talk to Mike Kayihura right here on Kigali in the morning. Don't even think about touching the radio dial. DJ Joe is on the deck.
She gonna me, she gonna me, she gonna me. Yeah. You've been crossing the border alone. But baby, come to me, let's go. We can roll up the affection. You can make up your mind when we go. Please, baby, come to me, let's go. We can roll up the affection.
stay hydrated. Yeah, it's a kunyish. Speak to me nice, I got eyes on the money, I got eyes on you. Yeah, we no come on baby. Come get the what it come get the what it go. Tip top moves, I want you to cruise, I want you to groove. Yeah, Gianni I'm free. No studio Gianni please. Shikana na mimi, shikana na mimi, shikana na mimi.
You've been crossing the border alone. But baby, come to me, let's go. We can roll up the affection. You can make up your mind when we go. Please, baby, come to me, let's go. We can roll up the affection.
There's Mike Kayihura in this song together with others. It's 7 minutes after 9 o'clock in the morning. It's the Friday office party, and we know we bring to you the party before the pre-game.
And the pre-game comes in before the actual party.
Yes, indeed. Good morning. So when we have Mike Kayihura in the studios, we feel so much at home. Mike, just tell me this one thing. What would be your perfect Valentine?
You realize how this guy is actually.
Oh man, no? He's coming at me, yeah? So what do you mean, like perfect Valentine? Like, what would be my perfect? What do you mean, like setting or
Whatever. What would your perfect Valentine's Day look like?
Oh man, no.
Bro,
I feel like Valentine's.
hope you don't fall for that.
No, I mean like
Okay.
No, Valentine's is every day, man. You know what I mean? Like if I'm with you, I feel like the day is special. It's cool. We could do that, but like it's like I feel like if I'm with somebody, we're gonna have to have that good time every chance we can. You know what I mean? Like
So every day is
you know what I mean? Like
Valentine's
if we
Day.
can have a good meal together, if we can, do something nice. I think doing something nice with your partner is key. You know?
Speaking of partner, who is that partner that you have? We want to know.
Nah, we won't get into that.
We want to get into that.
No, we won't get into those things.
We want to know
what you
what
guys
is
are
my
doing.
Kayihura up to. What is that
No,
partner?
we
Who's
won't.
that
But
partner?
I feel like that would be. I mean, like to me, we could do something nice on the day off, but I feel like Valentine's Day is every day. Whatever chance you can get with your partner, I think.
So what are you doing with your partner this week? That Valentine's Day.
He's going to be performing.
Again,
That's the
I-
irony.
That's
the irony.
We're gonna be playing. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, he's going to be playing music.
Jesse, you made sure he has run away
We
from my
have to
question.
suit all the souls we can. Yeah.
But listen,
Yes,
is
sir.
it really true that
Yeah.
having the ability to write these lyrics and sing this sensational music, if I want to categorize your music as love spirituality, okay,
Oh, yeah.
and then having the capability to sing this music in the way you sing it,
Yeah.
does it also mean you are this kind of a person? Romantic, thoughtful,
Spiritual.
love
No, but
spiritual.
somebody was a church person. So
Yeah.
spiritual bit is understandable.
That bit is already established. Yeah. No, I mean, look, I am a loving person, man. I do feel like, I'm decent. Yeah. I think I would say, yeah. To answer that, I think, I have some traits in the music, but I like to think and visualize what, like the first ever love song I ever wrote, for example, was in high school. I didn't even know what
What
it
love
felt
was.
like. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just like that feeling of like, oh, this is what it is. This is what it seems. But I think I'm genuinely a loving person. Yeah.
I think you've been
very
loved
lucky.
enough. You've
Yeah.
been loved enough.
Yeah.
I know people who've been loved enough,
Yes.
but the parents they
Yes.
have an idea of what
Yes.
love is and
100%, yeah,
how to
yeah.
go about it.
100%.
If you had to eat one random dish for the rest of your life, what would that be?
Do you even have a running dish?
Misombe?
Tell us, sombe maybe and
Sombe,
ugali.
yo, sombe and ugali. With some beans with
Ibishimbo.
a mamesa. Boom. We're good. We're good to go,
So you eat sombe though?
I do like sombe.
Okay.
I love sombe, yeah.
I love sombe. It's yummy.
It is good.
I don't want vishimbo.
What ugali are you into? Are you into the kaunga? Or
No. Real
the real
cassava
ugali?
flour.
Cassava.
Yeah.
That's-
so
I
sombe.
think it goes perfect with that.
Yeah, sure it does.
People are talking about people every day. Especially Kigali loves talking.
Right.
People talk almost in every corridor. What's the weirdest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
Wow.
You've never had any room about yourself?
No, actually, no, I haven't really. I think also the fact that I'm not quite as active on the media and stuff like that. I don't really show much, so maybe there's not enough of that. But I think for me, what happens most is, I guess people tend to judge, say, actions that I take, maybe, or the way I've dressed up. Maybe people have made fun of that sometimes, you know. But it's. I don't think I can recall any rumors, bro. Honestly, yeah.
Do you have a pet?
A pet? Sorry.
Do you have a pet? Do you own a pet?
A pet.
A cat or dog?
Or a goat?
Man, see, that's the thing. Oh, goat, man. Listen.
Do we call goats are they pets as well?
No, but that's the thing. Speaking of goats, man, like I remember my little sister had her birthday, and I was like, what would you like? She's like, I want a little baby goat.
I know. A baby goat is so
goat.
cute.
But
It's extremely cute, by the way.
But I live in where I stay does not permit to have dogs or any pets per se. But I love dogs. I think dogs are amazing.
I think it would be really nice.
Having a parrot would be quite interesting.
A parrot?
I think it would be because you don't talk a lot, so you want the parrot
Right.
on your behalf.
Thank you. You see what I mean?
So,
Look for balance,
but
yeah.
also having dogs, I think dogs are really lovely, close to human beings, and walking them. Yeah.
They're pretty good.
And having people walk your dogs.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, look at this.
Mike, don't do that
guys,
yourself.
man.
Walk your own dog.
I'm so dead. Look at this, man.
Okay, an inside joke. Okay.
No.
I know you have something cooking.
Right.
Valentine's this year is next week, but you've had a good time elsewhere out of Rwanda, and I hope you can have literally the same or even a better experience when you have a Mike Kayihura experience in Kigali. Can you describe that experience, how you might want it to be the day you announce that you have a Mike Kayihura experience? Do you have it in mind?
Oh, man. Like when it comes to that, I mean, I think of the delivery, right away. Because that, to me, that's what like hits the soul when I think of that. It's like, how am I delivering it? I'm so into live music. That's truly like been my base, So obviously making sure the music is clean and, I'm into strings. So I've obviously find a way to like, bring the horns and all, you know what I mean? Like I'm really, I think one of my biggest dreams is to actually play with an orchestra one day. You know what I mean? Like a full, like just like, to me, that's like a proper like dream.
Do we have that infrastructure here?
I think we can work on it. We have people that play the horns, we have some people who play the strings, We might not have a proper orchestra per se, but I think we can work with what we have, So when it comes to that, I think of the delivery and obviously the people around me, like, and I love what Kivumbi did with his show in December, where he brought, where he brought his boys over, fellow artists over. I feel like that's what we need right now. That unity with the artistry, and something that I see with our neighboring countries with the up and coming artists, like particularly in Kampala. I've been there last year. I went there quite a few times, and I just got to see that unison. So I think having my fellow artists on board, just playing with them, and yeah, man.
I can't wait to have a Kayihura experience at Serena at some point. High end with all chilled back, and we have everything. We're looking forward. I'm sure 100%. Jesse and the station will be willing to support.
Listen, sounds good. Yeah.
So Mike took off some time to return a favor. We met the other day, and he said, "I want to pay a visit." No special event, just saying I'm coming by to pay a visit. 100%. So we're not doing any singing. He's just here to just have a conversation with us today. And man, we love the music.
Oh, thank you so much.
People are sending messages. They say our crush is on the radio. That is the announcement. You have several people crushing on you. I think they are crushing on the music, not necessarily you.
I think both. I think both, and I think he doesn't mind.
I mean, the music comes.
Let's focus on the music, yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's also so nice to be here. You know what I mean? I haven't done any of these in a while, and it's always good to talk about feel. But I'm excited about what's coming, man. I'm really excited.
You're also excited about your new projects this year. You have a couple of.
Yes, I have a few projects with fellow artists here, regional as well, and also my personal stuff. And I'm just excited to, just put that together. We're working on it, so hopefully in the coming weeks or months, we'll have some good stuff. Some new
Great.
stuff coming through, yeah.
Lastly, I'd like you to, what's your that heart message from you to your fans?
Oh, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Just, pulling up to my shows, listening to my stuff, honestly, these, like I was telling you guys earlier, these are actual dreams, you know what I mean? Like, and when I talk about listening to you on the radio, I was listening to those artists then, and I got the chance to meet. So it's like, it's without the fans, we're not really doing anything, So them consuming it. So I really am grateful to be doing this and for them keeping the dream alive, But I just can't wait to share some more. Yeah.
Great. It's been a pleasure to have you here,
Thank
Mike
you too.
Kayihura, and we look forward to having you and to supporting you. We just cannot wait to have an indication of that Valentine's thingy, whatever it might be.
Our
That's
regards
where I
to
want to be.
Angie Mutoni.
100%. Yes.
I know she wants me to give you a special message,
This one is like the real mind crusher.
but you can request her to send me her address. I could just deliver a package next Friday for her. Yes. Package will say it all.
I like that.
Does that sit very well with you, Mike?
Listen, the message will be delivered. It'll be delivered. Yes.
Mike Kayihura
Yes,
in the
sir.
studios here on Kigali in the morning. We appreciate and thank you so very
Thank
much.
you too. Thank
The
you
great
so much.
weekend continues. DJ Joe on the 1 and 2s.